Hello there. Are you ready to learn about computers? Specifically, we will talk about computer programming. Think of programming as giving instructions to your computer. You tell the computer what to do step by step. It's like writing a recipe for a cake. The computer follows your recipe. Python is a very popular way to write these instructions. Many people love Python because it's easy to learn. It is like learning a new language, but much simpler than French or Japanese. We will explore Python together in this guide. Python is a programming language. Its name comes from a funny TV show, Not a Scary Snake. A smart person named Guido van Rossum made Python a long time ago. He wanted a language that was easy to read. He also wanted it to be powerful. This means Python can do many different things. You can use Python to make games. You can use it to build websites. You can even use it to help with science. Big companies like Google and NASA use Python. Small hobbyists use Python too. It is a tool for everyone. One of the best things about Python is its friendliness. Many people find programming scary at first. They see lots of strange symbols and words. Python tries to be different. It uses words that are like English words. This makes your code look clean and understandable. Imagine reading a story. Python code can often feel like that. This guide will show you how easy it can be. We will start with small steps. You'll learn how to make the computer say hello. Soon, you will be writing your own Python instructions. In this guide, we will cover many cool things. We will look at why Python is so popular. We will see how to write basic Python code. You will learn to make simple programs. Then we will explore bigger projects. We will see how Python helps make websites. We will learn how it works with data. We will also discover how Python can automate boring tasks for you. Think of all the time you could save. Learning Python is like getting a new superpower. You can make your computer do amazing things for you. So, let's get started on this fun journey. Python is loved by many for good reasons. One big reason is how easy it is to read. When you write Python code, it looks a lot like plain English. You use words like This makes it easy to understand what the code is trying to do. You do not need to learn a lot of confusing symbols. This is great for beginners. It helps you learn programming concepts faster. You can focus on solving problems. You do not have to fight with difficult syntax. This readability is a core part of Python's design. Another great feature is Python's simple syntax. Syntax means the rules for writing code. In Python, these rules are quite straightforward. You do not need to type semicolons at the end of every line. You do not need curly braces everywhere, like in some other languages. Python uses indentation, which means spaces at the start of a line. This indentation helps to organize your code. It makes the code structure very clear. This simplicity means you can write programs faster. It also means fewer mistakes. Fewer mistakes mean less frustration for you. Python also has a huge number of helpful tools called libraries. Think of libraries as toolboxes full of pre-written code. These toolboxes can help you do many complex tasks easily. For example, there are libraries for working with numbers. There are libraries for creating graphics. There are libraries for connecting to the internet. You do not have to write everything from scratch. You can use these libraries to build amazing things quickly. This is like having many expert helpers ready to assist you whenever you need them. It makes Python very powerful. Finally, Python has a very large and friendly community. This means many people all over the world use Python. They also help each other learn. If you have a question, you can find answers online easily. There are many websites, forums, and groups dedicated to Python. You can find tutorials, example code, and helpful advice. This community support is very important when you are learning something new. It is good to know that you are not alone. Many people are happy to share their knowledge and help you succeed with Python. To start using Python, you first need to install it on your computer. The good news is that this is usually very easy. You can go to the official Python website, python.org. There you will find installers for Windows, Mac, and Linux. Download the correct installer for your computer, then run the installer program. It will guide you through the steps. Just follow the instructions and Python will be ready. It is like installing any other software. Make sure to check a box that says Add Python to Path during installation if you are on Windows. This makes it easier to run Python. Once Python is installed, it comes with a program called idle. Idle is a simple place where you can write and run Python code. Think of it as a basic notebook for your Python experiments. When you open idle, you will see something called the Python shell. The shell has a prompt. This prompt means Python is ready for your commands. You can type Python code directly here and press enter. Python will run your command immediately and show you the result. This is great for trying out small pieces of code. It is like having a conversation with Python. Let's try a very simple command in the idle shell. After the prompt, type and press enter. Python will calculate the answer and show you. See? You just made Python do math. The shell is very useful for quick tests. But for bigger programs, you'll want to save your code in a file. In idle, you can create a new file by going to File and then New File. This opens a new window. This window is a text editor where you can write longer Python scripts. When you write your code in this new file window, you are creating a Python script. A script is just a text file that contains Python instructions. You can type many lines of code in this file. Once you are done, you need to save the file. Give it a name that ends with. For example, you could name it that tells the computer that this is a Python file. After saving, you can run your entire script. In idle, you can usually do this by pressing the F5 key or selecting Run module from the Run menu. Your program will then execute. In Python, we often need to store information. We use something called variables to do this. Think of a variable as a box with a label on it. You can put something inside the box. The label helps you find the box later. In Python, you choose a name for your variable, the label. Then you use the equals sign to put a value into it. For example, you can write, here is the variable name. The value is stored in the variable. Now, whenever you use in your code, Python knows you mean. Python can work with different kinds of data. One common type of data is numbers. You can store whole numbers like or. These are called integers. You can also store numbers with decimal points like or. These are called floating point numbers or floats. Python knows how to do math with these numbers. You can add them, subtract them, multiply them, and divide them. For example, if you have and you can calculate, Python makes working with numbers very easy. Another very important type of data is text. In programming, we call text strings. A string is just a sequence of characters. To tell Python that something is a string, you put it inside quotation marks. You can use single quotes or double quotes. Name =, Alice, Alice, message =, hello world. Name =, Bob, age =, 25, age =, 26. Variables are fundamental building blocks. They make your programs dynamic and useful. They allow your programs to remember things and work with different information each time they run. Understanding variables is a key step in learning Python. Section 5. Making Python do things, your first simple programs. One of the first things you will learn in Python is how to display messages. We use a special command called for this. The command tells Python to show something on the screen. Whatever you put inside the parentheses will be displayed. For example, if you write, the computer will show the message. You can print strings, numbers, or the values of variables. This is very useful for seeing what your program is doing. It is also good for showing results to the user of your program. Programs often need to get information from the user. Python has a command called for this. When your program runs the command, it stops and waits. It waits for the user to type something and press enter. Whatever the user types is then returned by the command as a string. You can store this string in a variable. For example, this line will first print on the screen, then it will wait for the user to type their name. The typed name will be stored in the variable. Let's combine these ideas to make a simple, interactive program. Imagine a program that asks for your name and then greets you. First, you get the name, then you can print a greeting. The sign here is used to join strings together. This is called string concatenation. If the user types Maria, the program will output. This is a basic example, but it shows how you can make programs that interact with people. It is a fun way to start coding. You can also make Python do calculations. Let's try a very simple calculator. We can ask the user for two numbers, then we can add them and print the sum. Example, then remember, gives us strings. So we need to convert them to numbers. We can use for whole numbers. And now we can add them. Finally, print the result. We used to convert the number sum back to a string for printing. User underscore name =, input. What is your name? Print. Hello plus user underscore name plus. Print. It's nice to meet you. Hash. A simple calculator print. Let's add two numbers. num1 underscore str equals sign input, enter the first number. num2 underscore star equals sign input, enter the second number. num1 equals sign int, num1 underscore str, hash. Convert string to integer num2 equals sign int, num2 underscore str, hash convert string to integer sum, underscore of underscore numbers, equals sign num1 plus num2 print, the sum of plus num1 underscore star plus and plus num2 underscore str plus is plus str, sum of numbers. Section 6. Python, the web weaver, building websites. Python is very popular for building websites and web applications. You might not see Python code directly when you visit a website. That is because Python often works on the server side. The server is a powerful computer that hosts the website. When you visit a web page, your browser talks to this server. Python code on the server can do many things. It can find information in a database. It can process user requests. It can decide what content to show you on the web page. Python helps make websites smart and interactive. To build websites with Python, programmers often use tools called web frameworks. These frameworks provide a structure and helpful functions. They make it easier and faster to develop web applications. Two very popular Python web frameworks are Django and Flask. Django is a high-level framework. It includes many features out of the box. This is good for building large and complex websites. Flask is a micro-framework. It is simpler and more flexible. This makes Flask good for smaller projects or when you want more control. Both are excellent choices. These frameworks help with common web development tasks. For example, they help manage URLs or web addresses and create HTML pages dynamically. HTML is the language that structures web pages. Python code can generate HTML based on data or user actions. Frameworks also help with handling forms. When you fill out a form on a website, like a sign-up form, Python code can process that information. They also provide ways to work with databases securely. Databases store all the important information for a website, like user accounts or product details. Imagine you want to build a simple blog. With a Python framework, you could define how blog posts are stored. You could write Python functions to display a list of posts. You could create a page to show a single post. You could also build a form for writing new posts. The framework handles the low-level details. You can focus on the specific features of your blog. Python's clear syntax makes writing this server-side logic quite pleasant. Many famous websites and apps use Python on their backend. Examples include Instagram, Spotify, and Dropbox. This shows how powerful Python is for web development. Section 7. Python, the data detective, uncovering secrets in numbers. Python is a superstar in the field of data science. Data science is all about understanding information. It involves collecting data, cleaning it, analyzing it, and finding patterns. Data can be numbers, text, images, or anything else. Python has amazing tools that make data science tasks much easier. Scientists, researchers, and businesses use Python. They use it to make sense of large amounts of data. This helps them make better decisions. For example, a company might analyze sales data to understand customer preferences. This is a very exciting area. To work with data in Python, people use special libraries. Two of the most important libraries are NumPy and Pandas. NumPy is short for numerical Python. It is great for working with arrays of numbers. Arrays are like lists, but specialized for fast math operations. NumPy makes calculations on large data sets very efficient. Pandas is built on top of NumPy. Pandas provides a powerful data structure called a data frame. Think of a data frame as a smart table, like a spreadsheet. You can load data into a data frame from files like CSV or Excel. Then you can easily clean, filter, sort, and analyze the data. With Pandas, you can ask questions about your data. For example, if you have a data frame of student grades, you could ask, what is the average grade? How many students passed? Who are the top performing students? Pandas has functions to answer these questions quickly. You can also use Python for data visualization. Libraries like Matplotlib and Seaborn help you create charts and graphs. These visual tools make it easier to see patterns and trends in your data. A picture can often tell a story much better than a table of numbers. Python helps you create these informative pictures. So how does this look in practice? Imagine you have a file with weather data. It has temperature, humidity, and rainfall for many days. You can use pandas to load this data into a data frame. Then you could calculate the average temperature for each month. You could find the day with the highest rainfall. You could use matplotlib to plot a graph of temperature changes over the year. Python, with these libraries, becomes a powerful laboratory for data exploration. It helps turn raw data into useful knowledge and insights. Many data scientists consider Python their most important tool. Section 8, Python, the little helper automating your tasks. Do you ever do the same boring tasks on your computer over and over again? Maybe you rename many files every week, or perhaps you copy information from one place to another. These repetitive tasks can take a lot of time. They can also be very dull. Python is excellent at automating such tasks. Automation means writing a program called a script to do the work for you. You write the instructions once, then the computer can follow them perfectly every time. This can save you hours of work and make your life easier. Python is great for automation because it is easy to learn and write. It also has many built-in modules and third-party libraries. These tools help Python interact with your computer's operating system. For example, Python can work with files and folders. It can create new folders. It can move files around. It can rename files based on certain rules. It can also read the content of files or write new information to them. Imagine you have hundreds of photos. You could write a Python script to organize them into folders based on the date they were taken. Python can also help with web-related automation. You can write scripts that open web pages. They can download files from the internet. They can even fill out online forms automatically. Libraries like and are very helpful for these tasks. For example, you could write a script to check your favorite website for updates every hour, or you could automatically download daily weather reports. Python can also control your mouse and keyboard. This means it can interact with other applications even if they do not have a special automation interface. Think about tasks in your daily computer use. Do you organize your downloads? Do you back up important files? Do you need to extract information from many text documents? Python can likely help. For instance, you could write a script that searches through many text files. It could look for a specific keyword. Then, it could copy all lines containing that keyword into a new summary file. This is much faster than doing it manually. Learning to automate small tasks is a very practical skill. Python makes this power accessible to everyone, not just expert programmers. It truly is a little helper. Section 9. Your Python adventure awaits, next steps, and keeping motivated. We have seen that Python is a wonderful language. It is easy to read and write. This makes it perfect for beginners. It is also very powerful. You can use it for simple scripts, big websites, data science, and automation. The possibilities are almost endless. Learning Python can open up many new opportunities for you. It can be a fun hobby. It can also be a valuable skill for your career. The journey of learning to code is exciting, and Python is a great companion for this adventure. Remember, every expert was once a beginner. So how can you continue learning Python? There are many excellent resources available. Books like Python Crash Course or Automate the Boring Stuff with Python, and that's me, are great starting points. There are also many online platforms. Websites like Codecademy, FreeCodeCamp, and Khan Academy offer interactive Python courses. Video tutorials on YouTube can also be very helpful. Choose a resource that matches your learning style. The most important thing is to start and be consistent. Try to dedicate a little time each day or week to learning and practicing. Practice is key to mastering Python. Do not just read about Python, write Python code. Start with small programs. Modify the examples you see. Try to solve simple problems on your own. As you get more comfortable, you can start working on small projects. Think of something you would find useful or fun to build. Maybe a simple game, a to-do list app, or a script to automate a personal task. Working on your own projects is incredibly motivating. It helps you learn deeply. Do not be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are part of the learning process. Finally, connect with other learners. Join online communities like Reddit's Irish Learn Python or local coding meetups. Sharing your progress and asking questions can be very helpful. You can learn from others and also help them. This makes the learning journey more enjoyable. Remember, Python has a large and supportive community. They're there to help you. So take that first step. Start coding with Python today. You might be surprised at how much fun it is and how quickly you can learn. Your Python adventure is just beginning. Good luck.